guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a kawaii pencil organizer, like this one I made here. I have numbered the pieces so that you know what pieces I'm talking about. As you can see, you're going to need 2 of the number 1 and more than 2 of the number 9. The number of the circles will depend on the thickness of your cardboard. Mine is 2 millimeters thick. Add glue to the number 1 piece and glue it to the number 2 piece. Then bring the other number 1 piece, glue it on the other side like this. Take the number 8 piece and glue it like this. Now take the number 7 piece and glue it right below. Now take the number 6 piece and glue it in this small space. To finish the bottom side, bring the number 3 piece and glue it like this. Now, if you want, use acrylic paint to paint in the inside. You can use some washi tape to cover the top raw edges. Cut a small piece and then put it on all 4 sides. For the outside, you can paint it or, like I'm using, craft foam. Once that's finished, put it aside and bring in the piece number 4 and 5. Add glue on the piece number 5. As you can see, I made some of these little cuts so that I can just fold it back. It has to be glued on though, as well as these tiny tabs. On the other side, you can glue on some foam. To cover up the raw edges, I used some foam too. You can also use paper if you don't have craft foam. Now for the piece number 4, I'm going to be using some of these paper to cover up the inside raw edges of piece number 4. Now that I covered the 4 sides, I'm going to add glue to the other sides and add some strips of paper. Next, cover again the raw edges with foam or paper, as we did before. The next thing you'll need are a straw and a lollipop stick. The measurement of the lollipop stick is the exact same as the little space in piece number 5. No more, no less. Now I'm going to use some acrylic paint to paint my straw white. I'm going to let it dry and now I'm going to work on the wheels. To make the wheels, I put 2 of the number 9 pieces together. That way, they are much thicker. Then I'm also using acrylic paint to paint them. I'm using white acrylic paint. And as well, I'm doing the whole raw edge covering thing. But this time, I'm going to be using some cardstock. Now, I'm going to glue on the piece number 4 to the top of the finished box. I'm going to add some hot glue to the straw and very carefully putting it on this side of piece number 4. Then slide the lollipop stick right inside of the straw. Now bring piece number 5 and glue it only to the lollipop stick. Add glue only to the sides of the lollipop stick, because if you put glue on anything else, it will not open. Put glue on one side and then on the other side. As you can see, it does open. Put your trash can in this position because we're going to be adding a small straw on this side. It should look like this. I have already painted the straw with acrylic paint, and now you're going to glue it right here. Do the same as you did with the top of the box and slide the lollipop stick inside. Then, add on the wheels to the sides of the lollipop stick. I'm going to be adding a kawaii face to make it look a lot cuter. With my pencil, I'm going to outline every single line. Then I'm going to put it on top of the trash can using my finger I'm going to rub it so that the design goes onto the trash can. Then I'm using some acrylic paint to paint on the design. For the eyes and the mouth, I'm using a Sharpie marker. And for the white part of the eyes, I'm also going to be using some white acrylic paint. And if you want, you can even add a little bit of blush using a dotting tool and some pink acrylic paint. Finally, using a fine point Sharpie, I'm going to outline the arrows. And that's it! But it's not only a pencil organizer. You can store some cute things like lip balms and erasers. You can also put in some markers, pens, and scissors. Let me know in the comments if you like this craft and what color would you make it. Follow my kawaii Instagram, CuteKawaiiDIY, for more cuteness. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up.